All right, guys, we're back at the garage. Today is a huge day, hopefully. Yeah, it should be as long as I don't mess it up, because we only got one shot at this. Today we're going long arm on the rear, lowers. We're gonna build our own. This is the first time me building control arms, long arms, whatever. First time, so, and check this out. This is what we're gonna be using. So I can't mess it up. I got this DOM. Check it out. It's 2-inch with the 1/4-inch wall, so it's super strong. But here where I live, it's hard and expensive. Hard because I couldn't find this DOM in stock. They have to special order it, and they'll sell you about a 20-footer. So, but these I picked them up at on Marketplace. This one is, they're about, let's see how big they are. Our shorter one, because they had it into 2 pieces, is 48 inches long, and our longer one is 60 inches long. Our second one is 60 inches long. Of course, this is the plan. So I can't mess this up, guys. I really can, because this is the only pipe I have. The only tube I have. There ain't no more. So we only got one shot at this, and one shot only. I don't have PVC to mock it. We're gonna send it one shotter. This is what I ordered. So of course I have the one Rusty's, the other one is from that Core 4x4, because I used the Rusty's on the upper control arm. So this is gonna be the Johnny joints we're gonna be using. I ordered 2 of our Welding bongo thingies, and then bushings for the bottom, Welding one. So we're gonna be doing all sorts of things. This is everything we're gonna be using. This is it. This is it. And check this out. I already mounted our bracket. I think this is a personal opinion. I think it's awesome. Let's go take a look at it. All right, guys. So you guys might be wondering, how did this guy MacGyver the long arm, lower, control arm brackets? Whew. Good thing I didn't mess that one up, or did I? I don't know. But check that out. Remember this piece? I don't know if you guys remember it or not, but this was a very long rock slider. This is the rock slider that the YJ that we have, Leo's YJ had, because it only had one, so we took it off and we got picked, whatever. So this is that metal. So remember, like I said, never throw any metal away, no matter how big or how small it is. Don't throw it away, because remember, I made those brackets for the front control arm brackets. So this is what I did, guys. I cut me up 2 pieces. Check it out. What a finished product. But let me show you. So this went like this. There we go. Like this. This is how this went, right? So I cut it. I cut me 2 pieces. Let me tell you how big I cut. They are a 9 3/4. 9 3/4. And I cut me up 2 pieces. Of course, this piece right here was flat. So what I did, I didn't cut it off. I cut a line right here, and I bent the bracket. Then I threw a bead right there. Check out the welds. Hopefully you guys could see. And then inside, I did 3 skip welds. Skip welds means when you weld, skip, weld, skip, weld. The reason I did that, I didn't want to fill this up and then it not sit right on the frame or unibody or whatever that's called. So that's how I did the bracket. So for these, I was gonna make them off of that, but then that was gonna be a lot of cutting, a whole lot. And I'll show you guys once we're down there. And if you see, it's offset, it's not right on it, it's offset a little bit, and that's how I wanted it, because I didn't want I wanted to keep the control arm as straight as possible to this. That way it's not like twisted. I don't know if you guys get it, but I'll explain it more when we get down there. And this bracket right here, this one, I got it from Barnes 4x4, 4-wheel drive, Barnes 4-wheel drive. That's where I bought this bracket. It was like, I think like 34 bucks for a pair. And I got them all to check that. I did weld everything. Look, welded right there, right there, right there, right there, right little there, this whole thing right here, a little bit more there, a little bit there. So it's completely welded. It ain't going anywhere. It ain't going anywhere. So this is how I make the bracket, guys. Right now what I'm gonna do is bolt 2 holes there, drill. That's the hardest part, you know that? I hate drilling. I need to give me a good drill press because all I do is with the hammer drill, but whatever. Okay, so I need to drill 2 holes there, drill me 2 holes there, and 2 holes here. So you might be asking, well, you're a welder. Well, not a welder. I ain't a welder here, but you kind of know how to super glue stuff. Why don't you just super glue it? So I'll tell you why. I'm not gonna super glue it to the unibody because it weakens, but I'll explain right now. So I just wanted to show you guys how I did this bracket. So now let me drill my holes and then we'll do a little bit more explaining when we're down there. Let's go. Check this out, guys. I already installed both of them. Both of them. Check this out. Boom. That one and this one. High clearance. It's actually a little higher than our fronts. So it's really nice and tucked up there. And I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bolts to hold it up. And before you guys say, why don't you just weld it? You know how to super glue. And yes, I could have welded, but check this out. This is my theory, and this is personal. This is just what I think, not what everybody thinks. This is my opinion. So this, you guys know it's super thin. It's pretty thin, and I didn't want to buy the stiffeners. No, I didn't want to. And this is super thin, and the stiffeners, and if I welded this, I weaken this. Because you guys know, so if I melt these two together, I'm going to melt these two together. They're going to live there forever. But when you weld, I'm going to be weakening this, which is a lot thinner. I'm going to be weakening it all the way around on my welds, or whatever I decided to do, either spot weld or whatever I wanted to do. I was going to weaken this because I was going to heat it up by welding. It was going to weaken it. And eventually, what I think, this is personal, I hit a big rock, this would not break off of this. This whole piece would break off of this because I weakened this metal by melting to it. So, and then we would fall. That's my opinion. That's my theory. That's why I decided to go this route. Check that one out. Same thing. You guys could see it. Same amount of bolts. Super strong. And I just made the holes and I was able to get my bolts right through this factory hole, which is super awesome. I didn't have to drill nothing else. The only holes that were drilled is just for the bolts. This hole, I used it to make my bolts go through, use some crush washers, and that's it, guys. That is it. Check those brackets out. They look good. They look super tucked in. So let's go with how we're gonna do this control arm thing. So I was thinking, because from here to center of bolt hole to center of bolt hole is about 42 inches long. 42 and a half. Shit, I just measured it. 42 and a half. I got it written over there. So I know a lot of people just do the long arm and they sell it just to go straight like this, but I didn't want it. Reason I didn't want it, guys, is because we just got back from the Great American Crawl, and I didn't do the super hard trails. Of course, they're buggy trails, but we did get out there. We did get some flex on, I say. And I really loved how this high clearance control arms didn't get on the way. I really loved that we had big rocks right here. So I really love that it's a 10 degree bend right there. I measured it. It's a 10 degree bend. And in the back, we did awesome. Of course, we did hit this. So imagine if a rock went all the way up here and smashed this. If I leave my control arm down here, that would have put us not in a bind necessarily, but we would have been hitting our control arm a lot. We would hit our control arms a lot more than what we're gonna hit them, because we're still gonna hit them, because by going long arm, we're gonna lose clearance right here. We're gonna lose some clearance, but I'm okay with it. And the reason I'm going long arm, I think we'll be able to send it through whoops a lot smoother. I think, and I just wanted to make it even with the front. But I have no issues with this setup that I have. No issues. It performed awesome. It flexed good. It didn't get me stuck. It actually gave me good clearance compared to having long arms. So I love this setup. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I like it because hopefully I love the next one. But I like it. I have no problems with it. I could leave it, but we're gonna do this. And the plan is we're gonna do a 10-degree bend. We're gonna try to do a high clearance like that, like the front ones. But I only got one shot at this, guys, and I haven't done this. And of course, when I bend pipe or tube, whatever, you know, you can mess up a little bit. This, I want to leave it exact, so I'm only gonna have one shot at it. You guys are gonna see it. So yeah, that's what I want, guys. We're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna do our 10-degree bend, and hopefully, because I've never done control arms. This is gonna be my first time building some. I'm not telling you guys to do the same thing I did. I'm gonna do, because I'm not a pro at this. My geometry, Matt, don't get me wrong, I was #1 in my class in math. #1. Man, those kinder and first grade, #1. After that, went down. So I was great at math, but then I wasn't. So hopefully we get this right, guys. So you guys are gonna stay tuned, watch the whole video. What I'm gonna do first, and I know everybody does this different, everybody, because I've seen videos, because I have to kind of learn. Everybody does things different. So what I'm gonna do, before I do my bend, I'm gonna weld these puppies on. Weld these on, put this on, hook it up to the top, just to make sure where I want my bend. Because like I said, guys, we only got one shot at this. One shot. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prep my metal. I'll bring you guys up either when I'm done super gluing or when I'm about to start super gluing. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, we're ready to super glue it. Super glue this. So I know a lot of people drill like a 1/2-inch hole over here just as an extra precaution. I did drill one, but not that big, because I mean, hopefully I trust my welds, but just for the in case. But I didn't do it 1/2 inch. I made it small right there, you guys could see. And I'm gonna super glue it because I didn't want to make it big. I don't know if it'll distort the threads because it's very hot. So I didn't want to, and I'm not going to. So just that one. But I do trust my welds, because obviously you have to, you're welding, right? But yeah, so I beveled it really nice. So I beveled it all the way to pretty much all the way to the bottom. So I left it really nice and beveled and coned. And I got these, so I'm gonna super glue it. Probably do 2 or 3 passes on it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna do 1 pass, let it cool down, thread it in, make sure I didn't distort the threads, and then throw another one and another one. So yeah, so let me super glue it, guys, and I'll bring you guys back up once it's done super glued. All right, guys, what I'm doing right here, I already finished the weld. I wanted to make it like look like one piece so you don't see the weld, so I did grind it. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I don't know if I'll do it on the next one. But what I'm doing right here, because the threads, I mean, they get hot, so they might get a little distorted. Might. So what I did, I put some, this is what I did. Don't do what I do, do what other professionals say. I put some WD-40 with some white lithium grease in it. That way it could help me, look, to go in. And when I'm doing, I'm going a little bit, and when I feel it struggle, go a little bit more, and then I play with it back and forth. And then I'll go again, because I don't have a rethreader, and I'm not gonna get one. So this is what I'm doing, nice and slow, not forcing. Right there got a little hard, so I'll play with it, and then I'll go again. See, it gets easy. Play with it a little bit. This is how I do it. I don't know how other people do it, because I know it gets too hot if you're. And this, check it out. It's thin, but not, I mean, it's not too thin, but it is thin. So, and you're welding all the way over here. So those threads, because they got red hot. This thing got red hot on me, which is normal, because I'm welding, right? So what I'm doing, so I make sure I don't ruin the threads. Look, see, nice and easy. Now it goes nice and easy all the way out, but I'm gonna do it all the way in, like this. This is what I'm doing. I don't know if other people do it different, but this is what I'm doing. Check it out, nice and easy. If I feel it struggle, like right there, what I'll do, I'll go back, play with it, and then go. See, goes easy. This is what I'm doing. Look, easy. because I want to be able to, when I loosen this jam nut, to be able to spin this by hand. Look right there, got a little hard. So what I do, there we go, play with it. And all the way, there we go. So I'm gonna do this the whole way. I'm gonna send it all the way in. And then right now I'm gonna go put this on the Jeep and verify where my bend is gonna be. Cause like I said, guys, this is my first time doing this, and it'd be a lot easier if I just leave it long like this. Long, but I don't know why I wanna tuck it in a little bit, do it a little bit of high clearance. I don't know if it's gonna work, cause it's my first time doing it, but I have to make this work. So stay tuned, guys. I'll show you right now. Let me just finish this up. Check this out, guys. Check it out. That is the exact height. That's if I were to leave it straight. I mean, it does look good. It looks like damn, but it won't. Let me get closer. Check it out. That one, and then that's the front. So, I mean, if you don't challenge yourself, you'll never learn. But right there is the exact height, because look, right there I have it set up to where it would bolt onto the exact bolt. But look at all the clearance that I'm losing. I'm losing a lot, and I mean a lot compared to the short arms. Look at the clearance I'm losing. So I'm gonna send it, guys. I'm gonna do a bend. I mean, if you don't challenge yourself, you don't do things harder, you'll never learn. Like my kids tell me, Dad, how did you learn how to do so much? By messing up a whole lot. So let me bend it, guys, and I'll bring it to you guys. Or you guys think, what do you guys think? Tell me if it would have looked better leaving them long like that, or tucking it, or how I'm gonna do it. Let me guys know if you guys think there was a pro of leaving it like this or a con of leaving it like this. But I like it like this, don't get me wrong, but I just don't, I want to get a little bit more clearance, guys. So let me get my bender, my Harbor Freight bender already, and I left the thread, or you guys could see. Look, I'm leaving very little to adjust in. Reason is, because I know a lot of people say, no, leave 75% in and the rest out. No, the reason I'm doing this is in case the channel grows, and then we could, I don't think I'll 1-ton it. I mean, thing I might do is stretch it out back more, but that's just in case. I don't know. We got plenty of plans if the channel grows, so subscribe, guys. If you grow, there's a whole lot I could do to everything. There's a lot more to do to this thing, but yeah, guys, I love it. I like it. So, and look, standing up, look, this is like eye height. So this is how you would see it. So the front, the back, yeah, it shows way too much. I'm gonna be hitting it on rocks a lot. So yeah, let's bend it, guys. Let me see if it works, please. All right, guys, check it out. So I got we're at 0. We're gonna bend it to 10 degrees. Check it out, I got it set up. I'm starting my bend. What I did from here to, I marked my pipe, my tube, and I marked my that bending plate at 18.5. That's where I start the bend. So I only got one shot, guys. So let's see a bend. I'm gonna probably hit it to about 12 degrees. I'm gonna hit it to 12 degrees because it's gonna bend back. Let's see, guys. So right there, we're at 0. Calibrated. Let's try this, guys, because we only got one shot at this. I shouldn't pinch the pipe, the tube, because it's very thick, and it's a very slight bend I'm gonna be making. So let's see, guys. Check it out, guys. All right, clean the camera. Check it out. Look at that. Plenty more clearance. That's how it's gonna go. I have plenty of room for up travel. Let me get closer so you guys can see. Look at that, guys. It looks good. So I have a, like the front one has a bend and it's a little bit inward. Like it's not straight up. Let me kind of explain to you guys what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the same thing with the back. So, check it out. So, this would be with the bend straight up. Let me show you guys. Hopefully you guys can see. All right. So, if I were to do the bend, like literally straight up and down, it would be right there. So, it would give me more clearance, but I'll be pretty close. And I mean, it's not gonna go up much more. So I still have my eye chronometer is 3 fingers right. Let me show you guys. 3 fingers right here, same thing as the front. That's if I leave it straight. But let me see, can you guys even see? Yeah, what I wanna do, I'm gonna twist it a tad inward. Just a tad. Right about there, and it gives me 4 fingers. Of course we lose a little bit of clearance, but nothing compared to how it was. And look at my Johnny joint, nice and straight, so it's not twisted. So that's good. That's what I wanted. I don't know if anybody else does it different. Look, that's how much thread I'm leaving, because I don't plan on bringing it in. The only thing we plan on doing is pushing it out. Check it out. It's a big difference, guys. Check it out. Oh, and the upper, yeah, we're keeping that one. We're gonna use it as a long arm. I think now if something is gonna pretty much stop us from extreme flex, is gonna be the upper, but that's okay, that's what I wanted. Because I do not want to reroute my exhaust. And the way I built my brackets, I built them to where that exhaust, it ain't gotta go. It's gonna stay right there. Because I know if you go 4-link, they sell you a big ass bracket, more weight to add. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good system, but then you have to cut your exhaust either. More than likely, I've seen everybody have to cut it and leave it back there. So no, I want my exhaust right where it's at. So this is how it's gonna look, guys. I like it for my first time. I like it. So I'm not gonna weld the lower this chingadera. For the controller, I'm not gonna weld it yet. I'm gonna build me my other one just so I make sure that everything is exactly identical to this one. And we'll go from there. So you guys thought I should have left the welds to show off the welds, but I don't know, I wanted a clean look, but I didn't like it. But it's gonna stay like that. So I'm not gonna weld that other piece. I'm gonna go knock out the other side, and then we'll throw a coat of black paint on it, and we'll put them up. But look at my control arm brackets. And this is legit. Somebody should make these and sell them like this, because this I think is a great idea. And this bracket only cost me 40 bucks because this is the only thing I had to pay for. So imagine that. And this is scrap metal that I had, and it is badass, I say. So, all right, guys, let me continue before I keep on talking, and then we run out of time. Let's go. There you go, guys. That way you guys don't think my welds suck. That's why I grind them. No, those are some good welds. So I'm gonna do another pass to cover everything out. So I probably won't grind these as smooth as the other ones, because I mean they look good, but let's go. Check it out, guys. I mean, I couldn't do it any better. Not even identical bends. I got lucky, or either I got lucky or I really know what I'm doing. So we got both of them. Of course, you guys know one of them's longer. So now it's time to measure where I'm gonna notch this pipe. I'm gonna show you guys how I notch it. I have a tube notcher, but I loaned it out, haven't gotten it back, so I'm gonna show you a different way to notch the tube. But check that out, guys. It looks good. 11.2 on the bend. That's what I did. All right, let me get down there, do some more measurements, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I start notching some pipe, DOM tube. All right, guys, check it out. First control arm done. There's the welds on that. The notching, that shit sucked. That's why I didn't show it. It took me a lot of grinding to get it just right. But there we go, guys. First control arm. This is the one that I grinded. I should have left my beautiful welds, but oh well. There we go, guys. First one's done, 100%. Right now, I'll show you guys when I put it on. Right now, I'm just gonna paint it while I do the other one, because the other one, I've only welded that piece, not that piece. Let's go. Check it. This is how I notch it. I draw my half circle. Well, this is without the tube notcher, and then I cut lines, and then I'll cut it right through there. So that's how I notch it when I don't have my tube notcher. Yep, just like that, guys. Let's go. Check it out, guys. I mean, my notches are not the best without my tube notcher, but you'll be doing a lot of grinding. But it works. Check it out. Check out that fitment, guys. All the way around. That's how I left the other one. But it does take quite a bit of grinding, I'm not gonna lie. So tube notcher, a lot better. If not, make it work with just the cutting wheel. Now time to go weld this underneath. Go tack it, and then I'll come back, weld the whole thing, and throw a coat of paint, and donezo, guys, donezo. Let's go. All right, guys, we are done. I finished it last night, but it got kind of dark. No point of recording in the dark. So check it out. We are 100% done. I took the tires off, that way you guys can see it better. But it looks awesome. Has that little degree bend right there. So we're doing long arms on the bottom. The top, we're keeping that core 4x4 one. You can tell I used it with the short arms because it's really dirty. So yeah, guys, I really like the way it ended up. Look at our brackets. It looks like it was meant to, like if I just bought it, pretty much. But yeah, guys, I really like the way it ended up. I just threw I painted them black last night. I mean, I'm not the greatest painter, but oh well. But yeah, check them out, guys. Brackets all nice and bolted up with 6 bolts. Everything welded. Check out the other side. And I really like that bend I made. I mean, and I set them up exactly. I don't know if you could see them there. Well, check them out on the other side. Easy. Check it out. Down there. All the bracket over here are a little bent and inward. It's bent and a little bit tilted a little bit in. But yeah, guys, I love it. Can't wait to go flex it out. See how it flexes out there. I mean, we had good flex, but I think I drove it last night. I do feel it better when it goes over hard bumps in the back, like smoother, I guess, like pretty much like the front now. So it does ride better. But yeah, guys, it looks awesome. And so how much did I spend on it? Let's see. The tube was the most expensive piece. That was $140 for both of them. I paid $140 for both of them. For the stuff I ordered from Barnes was the weld-on bongs, I guess, or whatever they're called. Those weld-on things. And it was that. And the bushings that go welding on. That I bought, that was about $70. $70, and then that was it. Oh, 70, and then the brackets I used up to hold that bolt up to the frame. The brackets I made, I had spare metal, so those were free. And but the brackets that I welded to them to hold them, those were also from Barnes, which ran $40 for both. So 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 250. 250 is how much I spent. Anywhere else, they wanted over $400 for something like this. Anywhere. Cheapest was $390 something control arms. So $250, and I got exactly what I wanted. Exactly. And they're even longer. They're longer than the original, than what I could buy. Anywhere I had, it was like in the 36-inch category. These are in the 42s. So shit, and I still got plenty of room to scoot it back, so I did it exactly how I wanted it. And yeah, guys, so next time we'll take it on an easier trail, test out the whole thing. I want to kind of take some whoops on it, see how it performs now with long arms front, back. And then next thing is probably be some C-gussets on the front. If I'm planning on taking it on some hard whoops, I'll probably C-gusset the C's in the front, put some gussets on it so it could be stronger. But we still got plenty of ideas. Hydro's coming, but I don't know how fast or soon that's coming, but hydro's coming. So yeah, guys, subscribe, share. I mean, I showed you guys the easy way I made them. And I mean, I made them a little picky because I wanted the bend a little bit inward. But if you just throw them straight, it's even easier. A lot easier. So, I mean, it would have been a lot easier if I just kept them straight. But no, that's what I wanted. High clearance. So yeah, guys, subscribe, share. Hopefully you guys like it. If you guys got any questions, throw them down in the comments. More than happy to answer them. So you guys know it. Stay tuned. See you in the next one.